Ameriopeans. Well, this is a word that crossed my head one night when I was ordering some books about the Aztec myths as well as the Aztec gods, because I was trying to find on Amazon or whatever library about books that explain the real meaning of the Aztec gods, um, or the real translation, more likely, of their names, and as well the real representation of their symbol. What's this? The other word I believe is the real interpretation of the gods and goddesses of the Aztec myths themselves. And I didn't find any, to be honest. So I was looking at that night some books on Amazon about the Aztec gods, and then it crossed my head about the term mestizo, because mestizo, of course, is a tribe like me, my people, those indigenous, the original Aztecs and the descendants of the Aztec that mixed with the Europeans, Spanish and also French, because as we remember, there was the French war in Mexico on Veracruz, but I believe as well some of them mixed, and that mixture got passed on, and also some Frenchmen migrated to Mexico during that time. Probably they deserted the French military and decided to live in Mexico. You know, it's migration is a normal thing during those ages and during all the ages of human history. But yeah, this thought of Ameriopeans crossed my head, and I decided, can this be actually a real term, a real word to identify a mestizo, or a more likely semi, or to be honest, a native, a new or neo-native American. We that are mixed already with Europeans, and so I thought, this could be a quite new word to describe a mestizo like me, or more likely, like they identify them as Hispanics, the Ameriopeans. That kind of sounds all right. Of course, some people will think, oh well, you want to race mix with Europeans again. But no, nothing like that. I never mentioned something like that. And because, as I have always said, we mestizos are meant, or more likely Ameriopeans, are meant to make, well, not mix, but procreate with our own mestizos, Ameriopeans as well. So yeah, what do you think about that term to be identified as mestizo, but as well Ameriopean? Ameriopeans living, of course, in America, the continent. And no, before someone starts saying America is the United States, it's wrong. The United States is apparently a country, but it's just part of America. That's why it's called United States, states that are united in one regime. For example, of course, we have the civilized Christian regime of these politicians in service, of course, of the Judeo-Christian merchants. So yeah, as well as I said, we are the Ameriopeans. Now, what do you think about this term being used in instead of saying mestizo or Hispanic? It kind of, for me, of course, it kind of sounds all right. Well, that will be all for today. Let me know what do you think about this term, Ameriopean. Thank you for watching and see you guys later.